What's going on, everybody? Woo! Coach Tim Walz, my favorite football coach of all time, the greatest football coach of all time, in my opinion. The GOAT got taken down by a virgin Mormon YouTuber named Nick Shirley. And I'm not even making fun of Nick Shirley. I just think it's funny that this Tim Walz, this guy who pretends to be so masculine and so badass, he's really just a fraudster governor. I don't even want to call him a governor. I don't even know if I should call him a coach because I'm pretty sure he faked that too. Look, Tim Walz is the epitome of fake, right? He just gives me the heebie-jeebies. He just seems fake. And I think that's the problem I have with Tim Walz. Like, for instance, I know Donald Trump doesn't have a lot of morals, but I will say when I see Donald Trump, he's being himself. He's not out to try to kiss ass. He's not even out to try to be likable. That's what I love about Donald Trump. He's not trying to be likable by any stretch of the imagination. And I think that's fantabulous. I think that's great, man. Oh, I'll stay warm tonight, Tylor. Don't you worry. I got my heater on, so I'm good. I'm even cooking a pizza. Cooking a frozen pizza. But yeah, man, Timothy mother effing Walz, dude. This is great, man. Give me 1 second, folks. Thoughts on Border Patrol? I think it's absolutely necessary. Dude, Border Patrol is always necessary, dude. That's the one thing we didn't have. I gotta pop my neck, man. Thoughts on anti-immigration activists? Yeah, I think it's great that there's people who are against immigration at this point. Because we've allowed so many people from the third world to come in and F with our country. So, yeah. Basically, I'm not a fan of the third world. I don't know why anybody would be. Give me 1 second. We're going to put a poll up. I'm trying to think of a good poll. Okay, so I'm trying to think of a good one. Will Tim Walz be forced to resign? No. I think it's a good question. Will Tim Walz be forced to resign? We got 1 vote for no. Oh, 2 votes and 50-50 split. 50%. Oh, 50% say yes, 50% say no. Let's take a look here. So now I think here's the thing for me. I think Tim Walz. I think that the growing requests for him to resign are just going to be too much, to a point to where he's just going to resign. They're basically telling him, step the fuck down. Step down, bro. I think it's going to get serious, bro. You guys really don't think he'll be forced to resign, dude? The longer he stays in office, the more problems he creates for the Democrat Party. He allowed so much flippin' fraud to occur. But yeah, no, it's wild, man. Tim Walz is a fighter. He's fighting for a stupid cause. Yeah, no, it pisses me off because why the hell would they celebrate a failure like Tim Walz? I mean, he's so good at ass kissing. Like, you could say the same thing about Trump, but at least Trump is competent, whereas Tim Walz is incompetent. That's my biggest beef. I hate incompetent people who are in power. That needs to stop. Tim frickin' Walz. Walz on my balls. You know what? We're going to react. Oh, God. So I'm going to react to an Asmon Gould reaction video. Let's get to it. It's going to be fun, dude. All right, let's see what Asmon's up to. He's wondering, what the F are they doing, dude? They're remembering Tim Walz's career.
Hey everybody, Peach here, and today we're going to take a look at the
candlelight vigil and sing God Bless America to commemorate the anniversary of January 6th.
This might be the gayest thing we're ever going to witness. And we've witnessed a lot of gay things on this channel. But I swear to Christ, the Democrats treat January 6th like it's 9/11. Let that sink in, by the way. Let that sink in. Hopefully they're doing a prayer for Ashley Babbitt, but they probably won't because she doesn't believe what they believe. And she was like the only person, basically, you know. There were people injured, of course, that day, but like, it's not like they have over-exaggerated, and they always say that Donald Trump tried to do an insurrection. That is so freaking not true, and you know it. Let's keep going. In fact, in a weird way, Nancy Pelosi didn't listen to Trump. Trump said, dude, this is going to get crazy. Get National Guard. Get people to defend the Capitol. And what did nasty Pelosi do? She didn't listen. So it's whatever. Let's keep watching.
They're all holding the candles. This is so fucking sad. It's so choreographed and staged. It is. Look at them all. They're like, okay, let's pose for the photo together, guys. I bet they're not even real candles. Look at how sideways.
Oh, they're probably fake little candles, but this is, of course, something the Democrats are going to do. Of course, the victim Democrats. Oh, God. Let's keep watching.
She's holding that candle. I don't even think these even... Wait, they can't even figure out the audio. Their battery so they don't even have real candles.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you to Leader Jeffries, to my Senate
Epstein.
colleagues and all members of the House.
Oh, God.
And thank you to all of those in attendance today who loved
this is
ones
so embarrassing.
because of January 6th.
Who loved ones because of January 6th? Wait, what?
Who loved ones because of January 6th. Who loved ones because of January 6th.
What the fuck? This is why I don't vote Democrat. It's because they do the cringiest shit because all they care about is optics and not effectiveness. I repeat, the reason I don't vote there's several reasons, but one of the other reasons is all they care about is image instead of effectiveness. They don't care about actually being effective. They care about things looking pretty. Pretty. It's sick. I'm sorry. Democrats just pissed me off. Let's keep watching.
To Officer Brian Sicknick's mother and brother, Gladys and Glenn. Gladys and I are Madison.
Oh my God.
Together. To Officer Jeffrey Smith's spouse, Erin, and to everyone else, thank you for being here.
It's crazy that they don't talk about the one woman that got killed in January 6th, right?
That is true, because it's funny. Ashley Babbitt, I think she was the only person that got killed. And, of course, she's a Republican, so they can't remember her in good faith, because she was part of the MAGA crowd. Go figure. Yeah, go figure. All they did was they basically protested on the Capitol and went into the Capitol buildings. That's all they did. The over-exaggeration of January 6th must not be understated. The liberals will do anything to make something seem like it's a catastrophic event. They are so hyperbolic. It's theater kids run amok. It's theater kids. That's all it is. Let's keep watching.
Right? Like, you're going to talk about the officers that were there, but you're not going to talk about the woman that was killed? That's kind of crazy. How about that?
We are here today because we must never forget
I'm going to end the poll. I don't feel
on
like
January
right
6th, 5 years ago. Not only must we remember it, but so much our children, must our children.
Holy shit.
Yeah, they care about optics. They care about looking like they're on the right side of history, not actually being on the right side of history. It's posturing. It's disgusting. You know, the Democrats always want to win back people's votes, but they're not going to. People are so sick and tired of the Democrat Party, it's insane. Like, we can't do it, man. We're not too sure how much we could take. No, he didn't resign. He's not running for re-election, but he still has, like, I think about a year left. So he's still the governor. He's just, he dropped out of the re-election race. So basically some other Democrat, some other schmuck, incompetent Democrat's going to run instead of him. You know, and honestly, I think this is going to turn Minnesota red. I think what happened, I don't think Minnesotans are going to trust Democrats anymore. I mean, they are woke in Minnesota, don't get me wrong. They're so woke that they think an incompetent bastard like Tim Walz is competent. So incompetent people don't usually recognize what competence is. All they care about is image, image, image. Do I look good? Do I look right? Instead of saying, am I right? Am I doing right? It is straight up an image thing. That's all Democrats think about is image. And it's so fucking annoying. Am I looking like a good person versus am I actually a good person? See, that's the thing. Do I look like a good person in the eyes of others is what Democrats think. Whereas I think, as an independent person, individualist, I think, am I actually a good person? And I think it's a good thing to ask yourself. Ask myself that every day.
Get it together.
And there are times, by the way, that I'm forced to say that I could do better. Straight up.
I mean, he's just totally phoning it in. This is bad.
Our grandchildren and future generations.
Jesus Christ.
This is the candle-lit vigils. By the way, one person died, and that one person they're not even mentioning. They're not even going to mention Ashley Babbitt. She's the one who died. But because she had the wrong politics, they're not even going to mention her. If you guys are going to hold candlelit vigils, this is the stupidest thing in the world. At least mention the person who actually died that day. No, the way that the Democrats have made January 6th seem like Pearl Harbor or 9/11 is honestly dishonest. It's dishonest and stupid. Yeah, people are going to be voting independently, and they're not even going to bother. By the way, I think there's a massive rejection of the Democrats. There's a massive rejection of the Republicans. Third party is going to be a serious consideration.
The day democracy was
We're done,
placed
man.
at
We're
greater
done.
risk than it has been.
We're tired of being fucked with. We're just tired. We're tired of being messed with, dude. So just stop it. Just keep watching.
In a century, in more than a century.
This guy wanted to do a, he wanted to have a referendum or something like that on saying that Nick Fuentes was bad. I'm not even kidding you. That's where we're at.
5 years ago, a vicious mob tried to undo American democracy.
Oh, wow.
Thousands of rioters, egged on by Donald Trump, stormed the U.S. Capitol, smashed its windows, desecrated its hallways, ransacked its offices.
Oh my God.
In an attempt to steal the 2020 election.
To steal, here's the thing. They blame Trump for what a mob did. I'm sorry, Trump actually tried to prevent that from happening, but they keep accusing Trump of actually inciting an insurrection when, honestly, he tried to prevent one. He gave Nancy Pelosi a warning that there's going to be a lot of upset people. And he told people to protest peacefully. So, if people were going to protest. So, no, Donald Trump's not in the wrong. I'm tired of people saying Donald Trump's in the wrong on this. What the people who are wrong were the mob that came to the Capitol and broke in. It's not good, but was it a 9/11 or a Pearl Harbor event like they're treating it? No. The Democrats, like all theater kids, over-exaggerate things. Look at those faces.
Members hid in the House chamber. Staffers barricaded themselves in offices, hid behind desks, fear for their lives. I remember the moment. I was sitting at my desk. I had just become putative majority leader because we had won the election the night before.
Wow.
And I'm sitting there feeling, wow. And all of a sudden, I feel an hand, grab my collar. Never forget that feel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, dude, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of angry people. There's a lot of angry people, but you guys are acting like... You guys always say that mega people, we act like victims or whatever, but honestly, you guys act more like victims. So, Wired Up 802 says, this isn't much, but I really enjoy your lives. Hey, thank you, Wired Up. Hey, dude, $2. I appreciate $2, man. You can give me $1. You can give me 50 cents. I'm just thankful that you even wanted to give me a super chat, man. Thank you, brother. Honestly, I just appreciate it, bro. Thank you. I got to admit, I'm a little saddened because the mini feed doesn't seem to be working as well as it should. I probably have to restart my computer for it to work again. So the events that would usually come up saying like giving it a little alert that says, hey, oh, wait a minute. There is no alert box, maybe. Is there? I think I got to add the alert box. Hold on. That's what I forgot to add. Duh. Sorry, you guys. I forgot to add the alert box. That's why the alerts haven't been coming through lately. It's because I forgot to add it to the vertical with screen. That's my bad. Where's it at? Is that it? Okay. Let's put it here. Put it right here. Let's see if we can do this.
Laugh out loud.
There we go. Cool. All right.
My brave police officer, Mike Lazinski.
No, but I want to say thank you so much, Wired Up 802. Make sure you guys subscribe to this dude. I'm going to keep the super chat up on the screen just because it's very sweet of you to do that, bro. I appreciate it. No homo for me saying sweet, though. I appreciate it, bro.
Jesus
said,
Christ.
Senator, we got to get out of here. You're in danger. And I looked up at the podium and I saw Pence being rushed off
Oh, man.
the platform.
They are exaggerating this so much. Yeah, people broke into the Capitol. But this was not incited by Donald Trump. People were angry, but Donald Trump didn't tell those people to do the things that they did. He did say if you're going to protest, peacefully protest, basically. So, anyway, let's just keep going.
Went out the Senate door, made a right
Miso,
turn.
turtle soup, what up, dude?
20 feet of those rioters, of those insurrectionists. One of them looked at me and said, "There he is, get him." But because of the work of my brave police officers, led by Mike Brzezinski, I wasn't hurt.
Yeah, get him. Oh, no.
Let us...
God. I have a feeling that most of this is overly exaggerated. You know what I mean? The problem with Democrats that I have is they over-exaggerate everything. They make everything seem like a world-ending event, especially if their lives are even a little bit in danger. And I say a little bit. Look, I'm glad that the police were there to escort these senators to safety. That's great. Miso Turtle Soup, you're my man, dude. You're the man. Wired Up says, what happened to the live streams where you would put stuff on your face? I'm still doing those. Not as lately as I usually would, though. I find that it's nice to do shows where I don't have to rely on the mustard and the frosting on my face. But I'm not above it. I'll get back to it eventually. Eventually. Make sure you guys tap the subscribe button, though. More subscribers we get, the better. It does help the channel grow and helps my dong grow, I think.
Never mince words about what happened again. Those who try to lie about it...
Like you? The guy who said those who try to lie about it, you mean like you? You have overly exaggerated it. All of you guys have. So you guys are lying about it by overly exaggerating it, but let's keep going.
Those who try to make up...
I'm not saying it didn't happen. January 6th happened, but you guys are acting like this is Pearl Harbor or 9/11, and it's wrong for you to do that.
Myths about it. We're not there. We were. Most...
Yeah. And good for you. One person was killed, and it happened to be one person who didn't ideologically agree with you, dude.
Most of us. We know exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Exactly what happened. And then...
Jesus Christ.
Even more malicious, Donald Trump's White House released a malicious...
This is tough to watch in the sense that it is cringy. It is very cringy, man. I thought my show was cringy, but watching this guy describe the horrors of January 6th. Yeah, let's keep it going.
Maliciously false account that blamed the Capitol Police for the violence.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
How disgraceful.
Who the hell blamed the Capitol Police for the violence? I got my pizza's done. Hold on. Okay. We're back. You guys, yeah, dude, Aaron Russell, you have Trump derangement syndrome up the butt, dude. Are you kidding me?
Graceful, how despicable, how disgusting, how low.
Oh, now
Donald
he's
Trump
getting
showed
mad.
what a low human being he is by his actions.
It's crazy to me that they hyperfixate on January 6th. Like, yeah, obviously it was bad that January 6th happened, for sure. But, like, this over-fixation around it, trying to center everything around it. I mean, I care, but not that much.
Yeah, Democrats are beating a dead horse. Because, and this is what I was saying earlier, they over-exaggerate everything. It's I call it theater kid syndrome. Theater kids tend to be overdramatic. So hyperbolic. And this is exactly it. And obviously I like to be a little hyperbolic myself. Right? But these clowns, man. These clowns, bro. Ooh, ready for the pizza? Before we can watch the rest of this cringe fest, I'm going to eat this pizza. Oh, man, that's good. Yeah, Trump's the man, dude. Give me one moment. I'm a round man, dude. I'm a big boy. Don't forget to super chat and subscribe. Or give a gift. I don't care. Yeah, Trump's the man, dude. Trump's the man. Vance 2028. Give me some Bidenomics, man. Biden. We're going to react to the rest of this video here in just a second, but I got to eat this, man. I'm a poser. Aaron Russell, you're a poser. I bet you're woke. I bet you're super woke, man. Aaron Russell, how woke are you, bro? Let's talk about Nick Shirley real quick. All right. Nick is the man. One YouTuber took down a governor and exposed more than the mainstream media could ever imagine, right? So we no longer, we're looking at Democrats as frauds and fakes. We're looking at mainstream media as frauds and fakes, right? So it's one of those things that people are really starting to wake up, and it's nice to see. I love it. I'm glad people are waking up, man. They're seeing the Democrat Party is the not the party of the people, but the party of the sheeple. Ooh. We'll react to the rest of the video here in just a second after I eat this last piece of pizza, okay? Anthony Coopin, what's up, brother? That's my brony right there, dude. No. Oh, yeah. Pretty sexy, huh? Tee-hee. Tee-hee. All right. All right. Oh, man, that pizza's so good. All right, let's take a look here.
Holy shit.
Subscribe is how you stop
It's
That
all they
day,
have? Yeah, it's all
and
they
in
have.
preceding days, where he tried to lie and cover up the truth.
It's pathetic.
It's
I know,
stunning.
it's so
He
embarrassing.
is stunning in his maliciousness and his dishonesty. And then, to show truly who he was once again, if his evil cat...
Weren't there tons of videos that showed the whole situation? Like, everything that was going on inside? Like, didn't they declassify all those videos and, like, let everybody react? Yeah. It seems, you know, it seems to me, at least from outside looking in, that these people are obviously over-exaggerators.
character, if his bad character didn't come through enough,
Oh, right.
on the first day
The first day of
of
what?
his presidency,
The second time?
he issued a blanket pardon for every single criminal who attacked our police on January 6th.
I'm glad he did that. Because I don't think that they... Look. By the way, not everybody at January 6th was out to do damage. Some people were legitimately there to protest. Legitimately. In fact, quite a few of them were.
And now, in a vicious...
And the more the Democrats over-exaggerate January 6th, the less I believe them. In fact, if anything, they just seem swarmy. I have trouble believing in swarmy people.
twist of the truth. He blames law enforcement for the violence.
I think he blames them for not sending in more people ahead of time. Like, that's not really what happened. I mean, like, he's not blaming really the law enforcement. He's blaming the lack of personnel.
Exactly. And that was the thing he talked about. And I got to give Trump credit. He gave Nancy Pelosi a fair warning. Look, there's going to be a lot of pissed off people. You got to beef up security around here. Come on, man. But instead, the Democrats go the victim route and say, we couldn't stop him. How can you only have, like, one police officer at the Capitol? That blows my mind.
It's a lot different. It's porn acting? Yeah, I guess so.
In the face of such blatant lies, let us all tell the truth, and let future generations remember it. On January 6th,
oh, what are you going to say?
Our Capitol police officers were heroes.
Nancy Pelosi denied the National Guard? That's what I heard.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. Trump said, hey, we can get the National Guard in here. Come on, we got to do that. Because there's going to be a lot of angry people. And of course, she didn't listen.
I don't know if that's true, but that's what I heard a lot. What exactly did they say about the rioters that ripped apart LA and attacked police? No, but nothing. And that's why you should never take any of this seriously. Like, yeah, sure, January 6th was bad, but I'm not going to hold...
Exactly. January 6th was not a good thing. I'm not saying it was a good thing. What I'm saying is that they are making January 6th, they're turning a molehill into a mountain. They're making mountains out of molehills, right? They're making this seem like 9/11 in Pearl Harbor. I've said it once. I'll say it again. It's not Pearl Harbor. It's not 9/11. You're acting like January 6th was one of the worst events in history. Trust me, you guys are trying to make something out of nothing. And this is something that Democrats do all the time. They need a Satan. They need a villain.
I'm not going to be like, oh my God, this is such a horrible thing I need to apologize for all the time. Whenever they're going and making excuses for people burning down buildings and destroying property, blocking roads constantly in LA. And this is all over the country. They're doing these ICE protests, the BLM.
Aaron Russell, did you just say that January 6th was worse than 9/11 and worse than Pearl Harbor? Is that what you're saying? Good Lord, man. Get your priorities straight. I'm pretty sure you're just rage baiting and trolling, Aaron Russell, but you're a loser. If you really believe that January 6th was one of the worst events in human history, you're a worthless loser.
Riots happened, thousands of things got destroyed, millions of dollars of damage was done. You had like Portland turn into a PvP server.
Oh yeah, I mean, nobody ever talks about the left's vandalism, especially during the summer of love. Nobody ever talks about the vandalism that the left commits on a very frequent basis, I might add. But no. The right decides to have their own protest, and then all of a sudden it's labeled as the worst thing in the world. The Summer of Love riots were the worst damage I've ever seen.
Like, what are we talking about? Like, yeah, January 6th was bad, but you're comparing a mountain to a molehill.
Holy shit. Asmund Gould just basically used the same analogy I did. I feel very vindicated now. Mountain out of molehills, dude. I just said it. And yeah, and these guys exaggerate, dude. All these Democrats that pretend to look concerned and sad. I was so afraid for my life on January 6th. Yeah, sure you were. You're pretending. And maybe you aren't. I don't know. Then again, they're probably not pretending. I don't know. Democrats piss me off so much, you guys. They exaggerate everything. They're like little theater kids, dude. They're little theater kids.
It's nuts.
Our D.C. police were heroes.
The Tesla burning, the Tesla burning happened this year.
Protected this building, protected lives, protected democracy. Were our true heroes, and to them, personified by the Sicknick and Smith families.
A 14-year-old was killed there.
We say thank you.
Yeah, that was in Portland. I'm pretty sure.
Great Americans. You are the great Americans.
You are the great Americans.
This is probably the greatest jerk-off fest, circle jerk fest I've ever seen. It's such a circle jerk that I think that YouTube might need to not show this. I mean, this is insane, you guys. I need a moment not to watch this stuff because it's just so cringy. Aaron has toxic shock syndrome. Nice. Watch a Destiny video on... Dude, Destiny sucks, dude. Destiny's the stupidest YouTuber of all time. Destiny might be the worst YouTuber of all time. Like, I can't stand Hassan Piker, but... Actually, he's a Twitch streamer, but whatever. Hassan Piker sucks. And Destiny is the lamest guy on YouTube. Destiny sucks ass, dude. Nobody wants to watch Destiny because he's an idiot.
Oh my.
You are the great Americans. You are the great. Not Trump and his minions.
Not
you work in IT?
You are the brave Americans, not Trump and his minions. I swear to God, these people, this guy right here is the most... This guy was a theater kid growing up.
Look at her clapping.
Minions.
Jesus Christ.
And it is just
Give it a fucking rest.
so...
This is... we're already 8 minutes in, and I just feel sad that I don't have to watch this, obviously, but this is fun to react to. Because I am having a vitriolic reaction watching Chuck Schumer pretend to be scarred by this. Yeah, as much as I hate seeing Chuck Schumer talk, I can't stand listening to Destiny. Destiny is the worst. Like I said, his takes are shit. He also is another theater kid that is a cuck. He's also a cuck because he also sucky on men's wang-wangs, so it doesn't matter.
Disappointing,
Jesus
confounding,
Holy
troubling.
shit.
That so many in Donald Trump...
How long can you do this? How long can he just drag this on? How long can the Democrats pretend like January 6th was the worst event in human history?
Trump's party now have fallen in line with what they know is a big lie.
The problem is that it's not that it's a big lie. It's that January 6th was really bad. It's that why should conservatives and the people that are supporting Donald Trump constantly flagellate and punish themselves for January 6th whenever you won't even take accountability whenever bad actions are being done on your side? It's like if we had a vigil for every single left-wing crash out, every day would be a vigil. Like the amount of...
That's true, man. Because I will say, I mean, we could do a vigil for all the destruction that happened during the George Floyd Summer of Love riots, for all the theft that continues to happen during protests, all the damages. I mean, dude, left-wingers have crashed out too. Acting like leftist lunatics don't do anything too. I know there's people that are lunatics on the right as well, but it seems like there's more violence and destruction on the left. So, and here's the thing. There's not a lot of violence and destruction on the right. And when something that is violent and destructive that happens, Democrats tend to make a bigger deal out of it than it actually is. Because it's the only evidence they got against the Republicans. So since it's the only evidence they got to make it seem like 9/11. Does that sum it up for you, Aaron Russell, you dumbass? It's because, I'm not going to lie, right-wingers, we don't really get together in mobs very often. It seems like left-wingers get together in mobs more often because they're collectivists and they're just socialist communists. So they love being in groups and raising their pitchforks because they're terrible people.
Of assassinations, Tesla burnings, the BLM riots, holy shit. And the problem really isn't that... The issue is that there's not an even standard. And so why should these people hold themselves accountable for bad actions that happened on January 6th when you won't even hold yourselves accountable for actions?
Oh, Democrats are absolutely the women in the relationships. I agree, Miso Turtle Soup. 100%. Hundo.
That are happening this year. January 6th was 5 years ago. This happened this year. Remember, defund the police? Yeah, exactly.
About what happened that day. Whether it's fear,
They're acting like it happened 80 years ago.
whether it's viciousness, whether it's to seek low political advantage. Almost all of them seem to go along with the big lie. And every time they do, they weaken
Another one.
structure and the party.
The big lie is, by the way, it's a concept that was invented by the Nazis. It's always the, you know, there's always a little bit of messaging there, right?
Of this country and the beauty of this country. So, while Donald Trump pardons insurrectionists and lets those who attack our police officers walk free, we stand here with our first responders. We will make sure that your sacrifices this day are never forgotten, nor will we ever, ever forget the lives of those we lost in the connection with the attack. We pray for all our deceased responders, our first responders, and our families. And in conclusion, let us remember the attack of January 6th is not over. It lives on in the threats to our election workers. It lives on for those who want to take away our right to vote.
It never
who want to legalize
stops.
voter.
Dude, how long is Chuck Schumer going to go with this? How long, man? How long do you go? How long does this go, man? This is insane. And people wonder why I don't take Democrats seriously anymore. Well, I don't know why. I don't think I really took Democrats seriously to begin with. If you watch something like this, dude, you're just like, it's stunning. And the reason it's stunning is because of how much they exaggerate and make it seem like it's so cataclysmically awful. Like it's the end of the world awful is the way they treat it. And the candlelit vigil, okay, it's been 5 years. Can you guys just move on? January 6th is not a proud moment, but we don't hold candlelit vigils over the bullshit that happened during the summer of love riots. We should probably. But we don't, because we're not losers. We're not losers. We don't, you know, if something actually bad happens, sure. When somebody actually dies, sure. But in this instance, it's been 5 years, dude.
We must
legalize voting.
And honestly, it was. And look, I'm not saying. Look, January 6th was not a good event. It was a bad event. Aaron Russell, the only person who died was Ashley Babbitt, and you guys don't even mention her, unless somebody else died. Then if somebody else died, then sure. But still, you guys don't even mention her. You guys don't even care. It's because she didn't even believe in you. Believe your stupid ideology. Because that's all you guys are is ideologues. It's terrible. Yeah, Sonic Chew, they make January 6th seem like it was 9/11. And it's 4,632 times. Oh, my God.
Voter discrimination? You mean voter ID? What's the... So if voter...
I love how they... Democrats are the ones who say voter ID is voter discrimination. Are you kidding me? Proving that you are who you say you are to vote? It's called preventing rigging of an election, making sure that one person has one vote. Because you can say that you're somebody else and just go in, hey, my name is so-and-so, I'm here to vote, blah, blah, blah. You have to prove who you are.
Voter ID is racist. Does that mean alcohol is racist? Like, because they make you show an ID to buy alcohol. Isn't that racist too by the same...
Oh my God. Every time I have to show my ID at the liquor store. Holy shit. They've been racist against me because of the color of my skin, dude. Son of a bitch.
Logic? Nobody would say that because that's retarded.
Never
driving is racist.
Stop fighting for this beautiful democracy.
Oh my God.
Which January 6th showed us is more fragile than we ever imagined.
Oh, of course.
Donald Trump's big lie is powerful, but the roots of our democracy and our desire to make sure...
People wonder why I don't want to vote Democrat. Some people do. Isn't it obvious why I don't want to vote Democrat? They're all hyperbolic. They all over-exaggerate shit. They think everything is racist. They tone police, they word police. No, I will never vote Democrat because they are the nannies of the world. I don't want nannies telling me how to think, how to sound. Fuck that.
Sure, the truth remains the truth, or even stronger.
What does voter ID have to do with January 6th? Well, if they implement voter ID, then they can't do scams like the vouching system in Minnesota. They probably get what do you think the probability is? What percentage breakdown do you think these people get? Like, let's say all of the people that don't have an ID and that are doing vouching for voting and all of that, what percentage of those people do you think are voting Democrat? What do you think the percentage is? $85%, 98%, exactly. It's overwhelmingly Democrat. So the reason why they're protecting it is because they're benefiting from it, like, obviously. I don't think it's that complicated. Duh.
Perseverance of the American people is greater. So God bless our first responders. God bless America, this great arsenal of democracy.
Wow. Wow. We've got Timu Obama coming up to talk something. Oh, great. Let's hear what you...
Hold on. Emmett Ford is saying, I just gave you an example of how we don't exaggerate everything. Okay. Emmett Ford, you just said we don't exaggerate everything, man. I just gave you an example. Yes, you do exaggerate everything, you moron. I don't see any examples where you say that you don't. What are you talking about, you fool? Yeah, I don't know. I don't listen to leftists at this point. Leftists are basically just annoying, and they over-exaggerate shit.
You've got to say. Oh, good. Defund the police, yeah.
Good evening. Thank you, Leader Schumer, Speaker America.
When I say exaggerate, Emirate and Aaron, just want to educate you fools. When I say exaggerate, I mean they're hyperbolic and they're negative, right? So they always seem somber as if something bad happened. Timu Obama, that is pretty funny. Gaza, dude, Frog Eat Frog, what's up, my brony brother? It's good to see you, my man.
To Pelosi, to the Sicknick and Smith family, and to all of my colleagues who are present. Today we gather here on the steps of the United States Congress, the citadel of our democracy, to commemorate the solemn 5-year anniversary.
You think they're talking about the Holocaust?
Of the violent insurrection.
Exactly. Oh my God, yeah. That's another one. They're making it seem like January 6th was the Holocaust. That's crazy, man. Like, can we just stop acting like this was the worst thing to ever happen? We act like everything almost died that day. People were protesting. People were angry that Biden won. It's that simple. People were angry that Biden won. Trump did not incite an insurrection. If anything, people were just angry as they actually thought the election was stolen, and rightfully so. People have the right to believe that. And yes, they went down there and they protested. Some people got out of hand, though. Like most mobs get unruly. And I think if they were smart, the people in charge at the time, they would have brought in more security. Because it's a big event. You need more security. It's ridiculous, man. I need a moment. I'm going to get more pizza. This is disgusting. Stop with the J6 stuff. I'm not saying forget about January 6th. I'm just saying stop making it seem like it is... Like, they're acting like it's the Holocaust. Or they're acting like it's just some sort of terrible, terrible event. I need a second, man. Yep, Xparvs... ZR builds gifted that to you, man. I gotta stop watching that, man. That is cringy shit. Hey, Aaron Russell, what about the Summer of Love riots? Okay, Emmett, Aaron, how many people died during the George Floyd Summer of Love riots? Probably, and how much damage was done? Leftists crash out all the time. They're narcissists. Ah, so good. But yeah, there was actual destruction and death during the Summer of Love riots. You guys smashed the windows of small businesses. All these liberals did. Looting happened. Destruction happened. Minnesota burned for days, by the way. Does anybody want to talk about Minnesota burning for days? And all the damage that occurred because of leftist crashouts. Yeah, dude, thank you for the makeup brush the end of time. I appreciate that. And yes, final_Billy got a free month subscription to Poop Cheeks. Yep. Clean your room. Thank you for the makeup brush, brother. I appreciate that. Oh, the right commits bad acts. What I'm trying to say is that there's more violence with leftists, statistically, than people who are right. Absolutely. And people ignore the damages that were done on the Summer of Love riots, during the Summer of Love riots. Dude, Trump is a stud, dude. Hold on. Hey, Emmett Ford, how can I quantify that? How can you quantify the damages done at the Capitol? How can you quantify the damages done in Minnesota during the Summer of Love riots? There's probably somebody who took the time to figure out the damages and the destruction that happened. No, I'm just saying that leftists have nothing to run on. Leftists think that socialism and communism are good ideas, therefore, everything they think is invalid. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-hmm. If you guys can't acknowledge that the Summer of Love riots were bad, then I'm not going to acknowledge that January 6th was bad. The Summer of Love riots were terrible. And so was January 6th. But since you guys can't even admit that the Summer of Love riots were unjustified, I'm just going to have to disavow January 6th then. The over-exaggeration surrounding January 6th cannot be overstated. I'm just annoyed that people still actually give two shits about J6th. And yeah, it was a mob of people, and it was a bad thing. But stop acting like it was an end-of-the-world event, because it wasn't. If you keep acting like it's 9/11... then nobody's going to take you seriously. Yeah, well, Charlie Kirk was killed in cold blood. Just like Ashley Babbitt was killed in cold blood. But no, I invest quite a bit. I'm a very successful individual, shockingly.
Election incited by Donald Trump
Really?
to overturn
Holy
the results
shit.
of a free and fair election. On that fateful day, hundreds of brave, courageous, and dedicated
Yeah.
Capitol Police
I hate this
and
performance. Isn't it
DC
embarrassing?
officers
Yeah, this is tough to watch. We're 13 minutes in, man.
It's so
stood
sad.
on these very steps and across the
I have a dream.
Capitol grounds.
Do you think they'd be doing this if Kamala had won, or is it just Trump propaganda? I think probably not. I think they're probably.
I do think this is some anti-Trump propaganda, though. Straight up, that's what I believe. I believe that January 6th was probably the most over-exaggerated event in American history. Like, they really treat it like it was like a world war. They treat it like it's World War II, for God's sakes. Come on, man.
Doing it as just a way to complain about Trump. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's absolutely, exactly. It is an absolute way to complain about Trump. January 6th was bad. I want to make that clear. January 6th was bad. But the way they are presenting it, the way they are framing it, is dishonest. They're making it seem like it was World War II, Pearl Harbor. They're making it seem like it was 9/11. It wasn't. It was bad, but it wasn't that bad. Let's keep going.
To defend the Congress, the country, and the Constitution.
Wow.
They were outnumbered by a violent mob,
Oh.
but never overwhelmed by the seriousness of the moment.
This is painful. Democrats wonder why they're not popular. Now, I understand why Republicans aren't popular right now. But my God, this is pathetic. Do people really believe this dribble?
For more than 5 hours, they were forced to engage in hand-to-hand combat,
Terrible.
confronting thousands.
If that's so bad, then why aren't you calling all the officers that have to engage in hand-to-hand combat all around the country for these ICE raids?
Asman's got a point there, dude. Asman's got a hell of a point. Damn, dude. Asman Gould made a good point there, bro.
That's the problem, is that it's very selective. So I think that there's a universe where you can say that January 6th was bad, but also all of these raids where people assault and attack officers all around the country are also bad. And whenever you're only saying one of them is bad, you're lying. That's what you're doing. You're lying.
If you're trying to stay lean and jacked and
I'm trying to be fat.
Bloodthirsty rioters who were unleashed by Donald Trump. They were beaten with pipes, whipped.
Come on, man. Whipped. This dude is extremely dramatic, dude. Like, I understand. I'm trying to tell everybody. January 6th is a bad event. But why are we acting like it was World War II? Can somebody explain that to me, please?
Assaulted by bear spray and pummeled by Confederate flagpoles. They were bloodied.
Okay. I don't know how many Confederate flagpoles were there, but that does... Is anybody getting a hint of Juicy Smollett? I'm just saying. Let's keep going.
But
I don't remember a single Confederate flag. I'm sure there was one or two, but I don't remember any of those. Confederate flagpoles.
Yeah, I'm feeling that's a little exaggerated. They're acting like everybody who came to DC was like, I'm some hillbilly from the South with my Confederate flag. Yeah, that's just bullshit, dude. That's bullshit. Aaron Russell, you're a loser.
Usually it's the flags that are Confederate, not the pole.
About. We owe these heroes an eternal debt of gratitude. And we'll never forget their service and their sacrifice. Had it not...
Let us not forget the day that we take back our independence. So ridiculous, dude. So over-exaggerated. Come on, brother. I'm glad I'm retiring early. I'm done with this world.
For their bravery
Yeah.
on that fateful day,
Yeah.
many of us would not be alive right now, standing on these Capitol steps.
Wow.
Yeah. This is some performative art bullshit.
Continuing to serve our nation.
Yeah.
And I have a simple message.
Emmett, don't mince words. You know the reason that Aaron's a loser, right? He's a loser because he can't find it within himself to realize that he is a theater kid. Dude, we watched the footage of the Capitol riots. We saw what you saw. And you know what we saw? That it was bad, but it was not as bad as this guy above me is making it out to be.
For the violent mob of insurrectionists, Donald Trump may have pardoned your crimes, but only...
There are some events that deserve their own day, but January 6th does not. And by the way, if Trump is such a bad person and if Trump actually incited a riot, why is he our president now? Because the people saw through the January 6th narrative and they were like, yeah, we're voting for Trump because we're tired of being told by losers like Biden how to live our lives and losers like Kamala Harris. No, we're not going to allow it. We're not going to be told how to live our lives by people who are barely competent, who are incompetent people in higher positions. We're not. And we're going to vote for who we vote for, especially the people that you don't want us to vote for.
Only God can pardon your sin. James Baldwin once made the
Timu Obama. This is so sad.
observation
Jesus Christ.
that history is not merely something to be read. And it does not refer merely or
Yeah, I
even
can imagine Obama saying that and it would have hit.
principally
I feel like as much as I didn't like Obama, at least Obama had some form of... I feel like Obama had charisma. And by the way, I don't think Obama was a good president, but I do believe he knew how to speak. If there was one thing that Obama knew how to do, it was speak. And I loved listening to Obama speeches. I still think he was a shitty president, but I did enjoy listening to an Obama speech, even if I thought he was wrong. He had a good way of presenting his argument. And I do believe that Obama was one of the more intelligent presidents we've ever had. But you could be intelligent and still believe in wrong ideas. Not wrong ideas, bad ideas. Ideas that suck.
But, you know,
to the past.
can't all be
On the
winners.
contrary, the great force of history comes from the fact that we carry it within us, are unconsciously controlled by it, and history is literally present in all that we do. It is to history that we owe our frames of reference, our identities, and our aspirations.
Right.
How are people not like falling asleep to all this? I could barely keep my eyes open listening to this dribble. And this is dribble, by the way. This is absolute dribble.
Right.
We gather here today because we are still living the history of January 6th.
Oh my God.
And we will never allow it to be whitewashed.
I wonder how.
Whitewashed. God. If anything, January 6th deserves that. It deserves to be remembered in history, but I don't think it deserves its own day. January 6th. Such a terrible day. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God, it was so bad. Oh, my God. Give me a break, dude.
We thank the heroes of...
It was bad. January 6th was very bad. But it was not 9/11. It was not Pearl Harbor. It was not World War II. Give me a break, dude. Of course I love pizza, miso, turtle soup. What are you talking about, brother? I love cheese pizza. It's tasty.
I wonder how many years they're going to do this. I do. I'm actually curious. Is it going to be 2?
Eventually, they got to stop doing this, dude. They got to stop. How long they're going to do it, I don't know.
4 years? Are they going to stop doing it after Trump becomes the president? Because, like, there's no way people are going to give a shit about this for, like, a long-term period of time. It's
January
crazy.
6th.
Yeah.
We remember those whose lives were lost, aspire to be a better nation,
Yeah.
and make
You say
clear to
whitewash?
the
I
election
don't know.
deniers that we will never allow a violent insurrection to take place on American soil again.
Uh-huh.
Today, we are joined by the families of officers Brian Sicknick and Jeffrey Smith, Gladys, Ken, and Aaron. Thank you so much for your presence here today and for your
We done yet? We done yet with this bullshit?
continued strength and patriotism.
Incredible. Wow.
We'll now ask everyone to join us in a moment of silence
Oh, my God.
to remember those whose lives were lost as a result of the tragic and horrific events
This is so
of January 6,
They're all bowing their heads down.
2021.
Oh, man. Yeah. This is boomer bait. Yeah, I mean, you've got...
Boomer bait. That's a good term. I like that. Boomer bait. This is absolutely boomer bait. I mean, only by the way, boomers, it's sad. Most of the people who vote Democrat these days are boomers, and there's not many young people who want to vote Democrat anymore. They're just done with the Democrat Party. They're done with the posturing. They're done with pretending to care about everything. We're done with being canceled. Nobody wants to be canceled. Here's the thing about a conservative, and Gavin McInnes said it best. A conservative is basically a liberal who got mugged.
You've got to be like 60 years old to even take this seriously at all, right? I mean, there's no way that there's somebody that doesn't have gray hair is watching this and being like, feel strong, man. Yeah, so based. There's no way, right? It's got to just be all old people.
How long it takes a
I think it's all old people, dude.
Oh my God. Put a normal person back on the mic? Yeah. You make it more obvious he's reading a script. It's negative charisma. It's just embarrassing, man. It really is sad.
Yeah, this is crazy.
And God bless those whose lives have been lost, their families, Capitol Police, members of law enforcement, and may God continue to bless the United States of America. Thank you.
Incredible. Wow. Truly amazing. This was so brave that they did this. Wow.
Oh, God, that was
incredibly
bad.
brave.
Yeah, only boomers would listen.
Man.
Only boomers would care about this whole stupid event. Only boomers. And only boomers would think about this, by the way. Would think to do this. A candlelit vigil. Ugh. I'm not saying candlelit vigils are bad, but I think for January 6th, I don't feel like it's necessary. Sure, acknowledge that January 6th was a bad day. That bad things happened on the Capitol. But stop lying about Donald Trump citing an insurrection. It was a mob of people who did the insurrection, right? Were they angry? Yes. Were they right to do what they did? No. I am not siding with the mob on this one. What I am saying is, January 6th was not the worst day in human history. It was not the worst day in American history. It was a bad day. It was absolutely a bad day. But these guys, the Democrats, are over-exaggerating all this. And they got to stop. If they want to remember it, fine. You know, they have every right. But they need to remember that they not only are ridiculous, but they also look ridiculous, too. It's funny.
How many? I'm not American. How many millions died? You mean billions?
Beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to.
Are you kidding me? I can't. Quit acting like J6 is 9/11. Stop it. It's cringy. It's pathetic. It was a bad day. Granted, it was a very bad day. But quit acting like it was the end-all, be-all, worst day ever. Yeah. The way Democrats over-exaggerate it is just... It can't be understated. The singing is very cringe. The whole thing is cringy. Can you at least, instead of using fake candles, use real candles? I don't. I can't, dude. Thank God they cut that off, dude. The singing was the whole thing was just overplayed. And by the way, I want to repeat again. And I want to make it very clear. January 6th was a bad event. What happened was bad. I'm going to fully acknowledge that. I'm not denying that it was bad. It was bad. Not good. But can we please stop over-exaggerating what happened that day? And can we just say what happened? A mob of angry people broke into the Capitol. Not good. Not good at all. Terrible. And they did some pretty shitty things. But they didn't... It was not the worst situation in the world. It was not a world war. It was a bad event, though. I'll admit that. But we got to stop acting like it was the worst event that ever happened. When people say that they compare January 6th to 9/11, that sickens me. That just makes me sad. It makes me sad that there's just... I have no faith in humanity. Yeah, I'm not happy about January 6th happening. Not at all. I think that the rioting on the Capitol was bad.
These pathetic fucking retards. Oh my god. This is their main channel. This is the Senate Democrat channel. This is... How do you do this? Well, guys,
This is why I hate politics. It's theater kids being hyperbolic and stupid. That's why I can't stand Democrats, because all they are performative. They're not effective, they're performative. And they're great actors, but they're not effective at making law or doing anything. They're incompetent.
I don't even... What do you say about something like this? They cut off the singing? Hey, they did us a favor, okay? They did. Well, there it is. 459 views. Great job, guys. Truly incredible, brave, shocking, amazing. Wow. And Jesus Christ, Marco Rep, the number of worlds to conquer. I guess so. Let me see, did JD Vance make a tweet about this? Is it true? Let me see what it is.
That's amazing.
Oh, God. Okay, that's great. Yeah, good job, man. And that's perfect. Mock them. Yeah, it's just so fucking embarrassing.
And all you
Here's how you can take advantage of IU
is mock these people. These hyperbolic leftists. Mock them.
well to build generational wealth.
Step 1. Purchase an index universal life insurance policy. Also,
I don't even know where to begin, you guys. I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't, man. That was honestly the most cringy performance art I've ever seen from the Dems, and I don't know what to do. I don't even know what to say at this point. Probably might have been the most cringiest performance I've ever seen. Like that was pretty cringy. I'm cringy, but that was cringier. What's my take on big booty Latinas? I am a big booty Latina. I don't give financial advice, no. I have my own financial opinions, obviously, but it's not advice. It's for entertainment and educational purposes only. Porpoises only. Oh, boy. Yeah, the whole situation, the whole J6, it's cringe. I don't even know what to say, man. That was just pathetic. That was some weird performance art, man. Timothy Seller, what are you talking about, brony? I gave my honest take about J6. I think it's bad. I'm just going to be honest. I think it was bad. But I don't think it was the worst event in human history, like the Democrats are making it out to be. Democrats will always over-exaggerate things. So do Republicans, don't get me wrong. But the left appears to be so fucking hyperbolic, and it's so frustrating. I can't even do it. Anyway, that's enough about J6. Let's talk about Tim Walz. Let's talk about the fact that Nick Shirley ended Tim Walz's career. Thank God. Thank freaking God, man. I'm sorry. My brain feels kind of broken right now. After watching that cringe fest of a memoriam for J6, I can't even think. It was so bad. I mean, that is worse than some TikTok brain rot, what we just witnessed. TikTok brain rot's pretty bad, but that was bad. That was bad, dude. Oh, here we go. This might be interesting. Let's take a look.
Of course, we're talking about Minnesota. This is just one of 50 states. Are there other states that you have received info on where similar fraudulent activity is happening?
Yeah, there's fraud all across the country right now with these daycare facilities. You have 4 kids, I have 4 kids, you watch my 4 kids, I'll watch your 4 kids, and we'll make $25,000 a pop.
Oh my God, that's crazy. That's actually wild. Doesn't shock me, though, that that's happening.
That's crazy.
And a lot of people have taken advantage of that in places like Seattle, Washington, for instance. So this fraud's happening everywhere. Now, the people have given me a mandate to expose more of the fraud, so I'll be exposing more.
I love it, man. And I'm proud of Nick. I think what Nick Shirley's doing is amazing, calling out all the bullshit.
Yo, what's up? We don't do no fucking camera.
Hey.
Fucking push.
Back off.
South Black, you bitch ass.
Jeez, dude.
Here's one biological feature that turns high-performing men into...
How much?
Of course, we're talking about men.
I'm very happy for what Nick Shirley did. I'm really happy about it. I'm really happy about what he did because he exposed one of the worst frauds in history. And yeah, I think it's great. I think it's great, man. BK666 is saying you can goon anywhere in the world. Where would you goon? Pyramids of Giza? I don't know. Would you guys goon on the Pyramids of Giza? Let's take a look at this.
All right, so Nick Shirley's doing his thing, right? But this Somali comes up with his phone. He's doing him some investigating. Yeah, that Somali thinks he's a journalist now.
Why are you sensationalizing the propaganda?
We're not attacking your community by any means.
Are you making good money from this?
We're looking for fraud.
No,
For instance, can you answer our question? Where's Safari Transportation Company 607?
1 second.
It's not there.
How much money are you? How much money are you making?
By the way, Nick Shirley is making money exposing fraud. Good for him. And honestly, I'm thinking about donating to Nick Shirley, giving him little super chats and stuff. Super thanks and super chats or whatever the heck I can give him, dude, because I appreciate what the hell he's doing, dude. Thank you very much, Nick Shirley, for being a stud. Amazing and incredible, dude. I love this kid. I love this kid, dude. I think he's amazing. Amazing.
Well, why is it relevant how much money he makes? Yeah, he's not breaking the law.
Yeah, he's not funneling money from the government to do a daycare scheme. Nick Shirley's not. And yeah, if he's making money from exposing this fraud, that's his incentive to make the money and expose the fraud.
This is absolutely has to do with us being Muslim?
No, it does not.
Okay, if they wasn't Muslim, nobody would care.
We don't want Muslims in this country anymore.
We're not saying...
No. Because
Nobody's... You saw he's deflecting and then he's changing the argument? Yeah, and to something else? Yeah, and putting words in his mouth. Yeah.
just from the Japanese community, all right? You're sensationalizing.
No, we're not.
All right, something that...
We're asking about
You know,
fraud.
what you do, you hate Muslims.
I'm not saying I hate
You
Muslims.
hate, you hate Muslims. Why are you attacking us?
Dude, these guys get so aggressive towards him.
All right, so
obviously, I'm taking the side of Nick Shirley because I'm tired of these. Because Nick Shirley's done nothing but try to investigate and ask questions. And he's done it in a very calm manner, by the way. This is one of the reasons why people are so willing to believe Nick Shirley over Tim Walz and CNN. Nobody believes CNN. Nobody believes Tim Walz. People believe Nick Shirley because he's being calm, collect, and he's doing on-the-ground investigative journalism. That means a lot.
Imagine being able to build an app with your...
I'm going to react to this clip. I'm kind of tired. I don't know how much longer I could be up.
I made a video and said, Nick Shirley, please, if you see this. Did you see this video? Rob, can you play this clip? Watch this, folks. Go ahead, Rob.
Nick Shirley, I hope you see this video. Please come to Columbus, Ohio. The reporting you did in Minnesota was amazing.
Yeah, dude. I think, you know, I think what Nick Shirley did is also going to make people feel more comfortable exposing fraud that's happening in their local communities. I think it is. I think it's going to help people expose that, and I love it.
Thank you for that. And if you come to Columbus, Ohio, you will find the exact same fraud. You will see the exact same things. Daycares everywhere. The home health care. I mentioned that in my video. I do not have your bravery to go out here and knock on doors like you did. I don't even want to leave my room right now. Okay? But you could come here and do what needs to be done. Please.
Nick to the rescue, dude. Big dick Nick, dude. Let's go. Nick Shirley's so cool, dude. I love this kid. And it's cool that this lady is asking for Nick Shirley to come out to Columbus, Ohio to expose the BS. I'm going to watch a TikTok real quick. My bad. Sorry about that, you guys. My brony brothers. Miso turtle soup is calling me a fruit snack.
Please investigate.
Fruitcake.
Please talk to our government officials. And you see how the police escorted you out of that building? The Columbus police are on the same take, I am sure.
Got ya.
Allegedly. Let me say allegedly before I got the Columbus police coming after me as well as the Somalis. It's a lot. In the meantime, please come here and investigate.
Make sure you guys tap the subscribe button
the exact
if you can.
Same things. And the rest.
I can't wait to see what Nick's response is to this lady. I think he wants to help. I think, I honestly think that Nick is just tired of seeing bullshit, and he has incentive to call out the bullshit. I will say the difference between CoffeeZilla and Nick Shirley is that Nick Shirley's actually going to these places. And that's the most impressive part about Nick Shirley's adventures, is CoffeeZilla just kind of stays where he's at and makes his phone calls. But Nick Shirley actually goes to these locations to try to see if there's real fraud going on, see if they're legit. Good for him, man. And there's been a lot of complaints. One of the main reasons Nick Shirley went to Minnesota to expose this is because of the large number of complaints.
The rest of the country needs to know that it is real. Thank you for all you are doing. And please, please, please stay safe.
And by the way, this is one of many videos of people that are asking you to come to different places. Do you have plans? Because I'm sure you've seen the numbers while they're doing this. California wants to put a 5% tax on the wealthy, and then they get exposed for $24 billion of homelessness fund that they got, Newsom, that nothing happened to it. The train that they said they're going to build, $18 billion, nothing's been built yet. Not a single rail's been put there. All of these things that are being exposed. Some people may be saying, hey, Nick, maybe California, maybe New York, maybe this. Are there certain places you're targeting next?
Yeah, I have a whole list of places I want to go next, especially with the fraud. So me and David will be going to more cities. I'm going to bring David because David's the man, dude. Everyone loved him.
Tell me why.
But he's super smart, and he just...
David is the man, dude. The guy that was, first off, the guy that was tagging along with Nick and gave Nick all the data that Nick needed. David's amazing. He's actually one of my favorite guys from this Somali daycare investigation. I think he's fabulous, dude. I love this dude. So, yeah, it's really cool that Nick is going to be taking David along with him. Because David seems like the kind of guy who knows how to investigate shit like this, and I think he's on top of stuff. So, I love it, man.
He just cares about the country, and he cares about law being upheld. And fraud is fraud. Like, it's so annoying that you have people receiving millions of dollars. Meanwhile, we are all working so hard just to give our, sometimes even half of our check to the government, right? And so we'll be going to more places. When you have a place like California where they just lose $24 billion,
yeah,
it needs to be investigated. People deserve to know where they're going, especially when it's affecting your quality of life. If you're living in California.
Yeah, there's no question about it. By the way, Theo Vaughn yesterday, did you see what he tweeted yesterday?
Yeah, he's like, why are we paying taxes?
Why are we paying taxes? Right? If you're paying taxes, it's because you want to see good happen with the taxes that you're paying.
Yeah.
Taxation without representation is what's happening right now. People are pissed. People feel like we live in a fraudulent system. Can't say I blame them. I get it. I don't exactly feel, I still pay my taxes though because I don't want the mob that is known as the IRS to try to hurt me and make me feel terrible. So I pay my taxes. I do. It's the best way to do it, unfortunately. However, I do believe that there is no representation in the taxes that I pay. Now, Sonic Chew, I'm not going to block Aaron. I think Aaron Russell is annoying, granted, but I'm not going to block this spammer. I want people to see, I think when more people see guys like Aaron, they see how ridiculous the left actually is. So I don't ban leftists from my channel. Even if they're annoying little spammers, I want the world to see how annoying Aaron Russell is. I want people to see. And the more people who see how annoying Aaron Russell is, the less people will vote Democrat. And that's why we got to shine a light on these annoying Democrats who make things worse. So yeah, Aaron Russell, keep spamming the chat, dude. You're only helping my chat engagement numbers, by the way, just to let you know. So keep it up. I'm not going to ban you. I honestly love it when you keep spamming. I don't appreciate it, but part of me loves it because I know it increases the chat engagement. I don't want to try to control you, bro. Miso Turtle Soup says he's trying to be the next Brad. Hell yeah, Brad. We need Brad back. Brad made this show sexy.
And I think what's so amazing is my journalism is actually creating change. What we saw with, what's the department called? Not HSI.
HHS?
HSS, yeah. HSS.
HHS, it's the 100 what is it, 100...
Health
$85 million that they're stopping?
Yeah. So what's so amazing about what I'm doing right now with my journalism is that it's actually creating change. So people are mad at me for this, though. You're seeing them come at me on CBS, CNN, and...
Yeah, when you expose a lie, all the liars get pissed that you expose the lie. That's why you see so many Democrats getting pissed at Nick Shirley, because they're all complicit in the lie. They've all been fooled by overly charismatic and overly animated people like Timothy Walz. And a lot of it's white guilt. I blame white guilt for allowing a lot of this to happen. The more guilty you are about being you, the more terrible of a person you become. I believe in that. If you suffer from white guilt, you're just going to have a guilty, miserable life. That's why I don't like Democrats, because they suffer from white guilt. It's stupid.
Every single time they point out something, they say, conservative YouTuber, MAGA YouTuber. They just can't admit that I'm creating real change inside of the country right now. And never before has one of their investigations ever led to a point where they say, oh, wait, we're going to stop funding and we're going to make sure everything's legit before we start giving them money. I mean, I could...
Can we just give a shout out to Nick Shirley? This virgin Mormon YouTuber took down the governor of Minnesota. Let that sink in. He exposed the governor of Minnesota for enabling fraud in his community, in his state, and made it to where basically he got so many letters of to resign that he had to basically step down. He had no other choice but to step down, and I love it.
With that video alone, I could have just saved the country hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars.
Well, I think you did. And I think what you did is a lot of people are now getting exposed, and they're not happy about it. Matter of fact, there was when you were in Minnesota, a guy pulled up to you, right? And he says, I think I know what you're doing, okay? Why don't you just say what you really want to say, right? This is the exchange. Rob, is this yesterday or just a couple days ago?
This is yesterday.
This is yesterday.
Yeah, so we have a whole nother video coming out about other fraud that's taking place.
You have a whole new video coming out.
Whole new video. It's going to be a masterpiece because it is crazy. And each and every single time.
More than the first?
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see part 2. I can't wait to see Nick Shirley's part 2 of the Minnesota Somali fraud, daycare fraud. I can't wait. I want to see it, man. It's going to be exciting, and people are lining up in droves requesting for Tim Walz to resign, and I can't say I blame him. Maybe he'll, it would be funny, though, if he became the governor of Oregon. I think that would be hilarious. Coach Tim Walz watching Oregon burn.
It's going to be crazier because now the Somalis were they were after me. Like, they were coming and people were stopping in the middle of intersections, hopping out of their car, and I had to get security for this video.
That's
coming
crazy.
out just trying to literally attack me.
I saw one of the videos that somebody tried to attack you and you try to protect your camera guy.
Yeah.
Is that still part 1 or is that part 2?
There's so much going on, I don't know.
You know which one I'm talking about? Because I saw one of the clips where you're like, no, you didn't let the guy hit your camera guy. Every time they were swinging at the camera guy, you were standing in front of it.
Yes, I think that was part 1. Part 1, yeah.
Could have been.
Yeah, that was part 1. This one, people were literally pulling over and getting out, like in the middle of an intersection at a red light. They're stopping their car and coming out, and they're just coming out and trying to slam me for being a racist, for being Islamophobe. Meanwhile, I'm interviewing another black man in Minnesota, and they're calling me a racist.
Show that one video, Rob, the one with the guy saying, why don't you just tell the truth on what you're trying to do? Go ahead, Rob.
These 100% grass-fed beef sticks from Paleo Valley are 30 sticks for just $36 right now. But before you go...
That one.
Yes, sir.
Why are you sensationalizing the propaganda?
What are we sensationalizing?
To attack our community. What's your final objective?
We're not attacking your community by any means.
Are you making good money from this?
We're looking for fraud.
No,
for instance, can you answer our question? Where's Safari Transportation Company 607?
1 second.
It's not there.
How much money are you?
Yeah, here's the thing. Nick Shirley's not scamming anybody. That's the difference. He's not getting any government money to do this YouTube docu-series. The problem is all of these Somalian daycares that are being run are getting millions of dollars from the government. And they don't appear to be housing any kids. And essentially what that means is it just seems more and more that we look at this. It seems like one giant money laundering scheme. And it also seems like it was an open secret. Just like Diddy's sex parties. Let's keep going.
How much money are you making?
Dreamline Security.
How much money are you making off of this?
I make money off of YouTube. That's how I make my money.
Exactly. So you're making money off of sensationalizing.
That's my job.
And attacking the Somali community.
I'm not attacking you guys. We're asking.
I'll tell you the reason why this is happening. All right. Let me tell you the reason why you're attacking me.
Let's educate us, dude who's harassing Nick Shirley.
Correct?
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with race. This is fraud.
This is absolutely.
This guy's being a total dick to Nick. Dude, Nick is, I will say this. Nick asked the questions, and I feel like Nick is pretty polite for the most part. He's a pretty well-mannered young man, but all the people that keep going up to Nick and harassing him and punching him and pushing him, that needs to stop. Nick has been nothing but accommodating to you guys. The only reason you guys are pissed is because he's exposing your Ponzi scheme.
Absolutely has to do with us being Muslim.
No, it does not.
All right, and us being from Africa. This is a constitutional argument. If you don't want us here, change the freedom of religion. Say, listen, we don't want Muslims in this country anymore.
We're not saying
no.
We're
because
not
when I go
Sir,
onto your comments, when I go onto your comments,
my comments
what I see is people that say we do not want Muslims here. Kick every single Muslim in Minnesota out of Minnesota.
That's the comment.
You're preparing.
And that's okay. You can't blame Nick Shirley for what his audience comments in the comments section. They have minds of their own. Nick Shirley is not his commenters, all right? Nick Shirley is not his commenters. He cannot be responsible for the things that they think and they say. He's an individual. The people in the comments are individuals. I am an individual. I have my own opinion. Nick is the man, dude. Nick Shirley's awesome, dude. I love this kid, man. Give me a moment. I'm going to be preparing for bed in just a moment.
For the Somali community to maybe be taken to concentration camps, just like the Japanese community. All right, you're sensationalizing.
No, we're not.
All right, something that
we're asking about
fraud.
No,
you are. What you do? You hate Muslims.
I'm not saying I hate.
You hate. You hate Muslims. Why?
I know I do. Let's see. This is wild, man. This is wild.
Are you attacking us? Are we the only community that suffers because of fraud?
We're talking about
fraud. Are we the only community that does fraud? Listen, let me say something.
About fraud.
We have, what, 1,000 providers?
Okay, what did he just say?
Even it's 2,000.
Are we, okay, let it continue because it's important what he's saying here. Sorry.
We're going to sacrifice the safety of 80,000 people because of fucking 2,000 providers? Are you fucking mad? Are you stupid?
Stupid, you're stupid.
You're sensationalizing.
Dude, I love your
mass shooting happens in Minnesota.
That's what you can't teach, folks.
Any Somali,
oh my
single
God.
Somali gets hurt. This is about fraud. It's because of you. Sensationalizes. You son of a bitch. Sensationalizes.
Wow, you're
Get the fuck out of our neighborhood. Nice. Get the fuck out of our neighborhood. Get the fuck out of our...
Dude, this guy sucks. The guy that's harassing Nick Shirley just needs to go fist fuck himself. Like, dude. Nick is basically on the ground doing something that CNN refuses to do, doing something that any mainstream media outlet, including Fox News, including MSDNC. Nick is actually on the ground investigating this shit. He should be honored. He should be celebrated. Instead, he is getting harassed by a-holes. But yeah, no, Nick has every right to call this dude, this wild Minnesota man, an idiot, because he is.
Oh, let me tell you.
Oh, your neighborhood. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
See, you guys, this is what happens when you try to expose fraud nowadays. People will try to gaslight you and make you seem like the villain. But Nick Shirley is trying to expose fraud. And I'm glad he's doing it, man. Because this is ridiculous. What's happening to him. Nick is a good dude. He seems like a pretty good dude, at least. And I trust him more than I trust his entire community that's in Minnesota. Minnesota is fist fucking itself.
You want to see right? You want to click? You got clicks. You want to click?
Okay. So you can pause it right there. Listen, you can't teach courage. You cannot teach courage. You can read all the books in the world. You cannot teach courage. You either have it, you don't have it. You got it. Major props to you.
I'm Nick Shirley, and you guys can find me here on Connect. Go ahead and ask me any questions, whether it be about politics, about what I believe, or where I think the future of the country will be going, or just, quite frankly, anything. You can ask me here on Connect. I really appreciate all your support, and I can't wait to answer your questions.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire...
That was interesting, man. That was pretty damn interesting. Give me one moment. Let's see what the next video is that we're going to watch. Man, that would be so cool if we acquired Greenland. I'd love it, man. We need Greenland. Let's get it, dude. So this is a good one. Hassan reacts to my AI slop. This is by Gucci Marks. Gucci Marks. Here we go.
Liberty Mutual customized my car.
Video, the music video, the AI song?
No.
Shock, 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 shock my dog, I can't stop.
No,
Shock,
I
shock,
did not
shock.
see
You
that.
didn't
What
see
the
that?
No, what the fuck is
React
that?
to it right now.
What is it?
Hassan shock song. Yeah, it's a real thing.
Yeah, bro, these people.
No way. Hassan actually reacted to Gucci Marks' AI slop.
People are fucking crazy.
But it's fire. It's a good song.
Oh my god, bro, this has 2 million views.
Yeah, you saw this.
No, what the fuck?
Get the fuck out of here. This
has 2 million views.
This with my family.
Shot my dog, I can't stand.
Gucci Marks generated this shit.
Shot my dog, I can't stop. Yeah.
This is amazing, dude. Hassan actually reacted to this shit.
Shot shot my dog until she drops. 2,000 volts straight in her top. Cause my dog can't stay.
It's dude, AI's gotten too good, bro. I feel kind of weird. It's like,
no. Hassan, man, crazy. Oh man, I'm tired, man. Clean your room, Jordan Peterson. I'm Jordan Peterson, and I gotta say, clean your room. You don't understand? I'm gonna cry. Jordan Peterson. What do you guys think, though? It's wild, man. Yeah, I'm legitimately tired. I gotta go to bed. Make sure you guys tap the subscribe button, though. The more subscribers we get, the better. It does help the channel grow in more ways than one. It does help my PP grow. $144.70. That's a good deal. Hold on. $144.70 per share on the VT. That's a good deal. I'm going to sell it at that amount. I'm always bricked. Do you guys, when am I not bricked up? Come on, man. When am I not? That's the question. That's the question everybody should be asking. But here we go again. Didn't you love me faster than the devil? Run me. So here's the thing. Why would I short the VT? Why would I short the Vanguard Total World Index? That makes zero sense to me. What I can do, one thing that I do is when I'm swing trading the Vanguard Total World Index, I keep a good amount of money on the side. I keep thousands of dollars on the side to buy the dip of the VT if the VT starts to crash. And then, of course, when the VT eventually goes back up, I sell at a higher profit. I make sure that I sell at a profit. See, the thing is that people don't do, and this is one of the reasons why people are being so stupid about this, is that people think you need to short the market when in all reality, you just got to keep a certain amount of cash on standby instead of shorting. It's so much easier. If you swing trade a broadly diversified ETF like the VT, Like, I'll give you an example. Let's keep the math a little interesting. So let's say I had a $5,000 position into VT at whatever share price it's at, and then I keep $5,000 to the side to purchase the VT if it dips. Now, if VT keeps going up and up and up and it keeps going on a bull run, okay, I'm going to trickle sell. And what trickle selling means, I'll sell 1 or 2 shares today, and then the next day, if it's up again, I'll sell 1 or 2 shares the next day, blah, blah, blah. I trickle sell. I sell a little bit, and then if VT crashes or goes down in a day, I'm going to buy 1 or 2 shares that day. I basically do the exact opposite of what the market tells me to do. If the market is in a red day, I'm buying. If the market is in a green day, I'm selling. I am the exact contrarian. Top G. No, Miso Turtle Soup is saying Garza's impersonating Top G. I'm a genius. I'm trying to... My Bugatti. You gotta drink your sparkling water. You gotta drink your water. I'm a chess master genius. You gotta drink your water. Do you even own a Bugatti? A Bugatti? Dude, Andrew Tate kills me, dude. That guy's funny. He is a smart dude. I'm going to say this right now. People give Andrew Tate a lot of flack and a lot of shit, but Andrew Tate is smart. Andrew Tate's not a moron, man. Dude is highly, highly intelligent. Well, we'll see if we can sell 1 share for $144.70, man. I am shocked at what I'm able to sell some of these for. For example, I'm able to sell $144.22. Wow. Dude, I'm making some fat realized profits, man, that people don't realize. It's crazy the profits that I get from swing trading the VT. People got no clue, man. And then here's the thing. My VT position is only 20 to 30% of my portfolio. I am only swing trading 20 to 30% of my portfolio, and that is it. Do you know how wild that actually is? And the fact of the matter is, I have a very diversified portfolio outside of the VT. I have several different ETFs, long-term ETFs, covered calls, index ETFs, actively managed ETFs. I've got it all. I've got so many different ETFs. I also have so many individual stocks. I have a lot of real estate investment trusts. I have a lot of great S&P 500 style companies that I own at least 1 share of that particular stock of. I love owning individual stocks outright if they're safe companies, right? Now, I own a lot of funds, a lot of ETF, a lot of exchange traded funds because it's just simple. It's smart. I think it's the best thing one can do. And I really am shocked that more people don't own more ETFs. I think that the best thing that you could do is own ETFs at a massive scale. I'm just shocked that more people don't do it. Yeah. Aaron Russell says, don't forget to pay your short-term capital gains. It's pretty hard to forget to pay your short-term capital gains when you get a consolidated 1099 from your brokerage account and you plug it into what do you call it? And you plug it into TurboTax Premium. I pay for TurboTax Premium because it allows me to do my taxes accurately without having to fear about getting audited, which is really nice. And I only pay like $100, I think, to TurboTax to do it. It's worth it. Nate Dogg is asking, what up, Top G? Top G. My Bugatti. You know, I actually have to listen to myself say this. Hold on, let me see if I could do a better Andrew Tate impersonation. My Bugatti. Sparkling water. I'm a top G. All right, I'm a top G. I'm a freaking genius. I'm a motherfucking genius. Trying to be like Andrew Tate, it's failing. Only poor people drink regular water. Rich people drink sparkling water. I'm a freaking genius. All you brokies don't own a Bugatti. All right? That is your problem. You don't own a Bugatti. I'm a kickboxing champion. All right? Kickboxing, the greatest kickboxer of all time. I could knock out Muhammad Ali with one fucking blow. No, I do enjoy it. You know, Andrew Tate, like, he's smart, but he's also kind of an arrogant prick. That's the one thing I could say about Andrew Tate. He's smart, but he is an arrogant prick. I'm an arrogant prick. I'm not going to lie. So I kind of relate to him in that sense. But Nate Dogg, I am the fake Top G. I'm not the real Top G, obviously. But yeah, just kind of feeling good right now. I got 70 new memberships, 70 gifted memberships from my boy earlier, ZR Builds. And once again, big shout out to @ZR Builds for all the gifted memberships. He gave up to 70 gifted memberships. That's a lot of dough that I'm able to make from that. I want to thank everybody who's also contributed just by simply giving virtual gifts and super chats and stuff. You guys have made this a lot easier to do. I think it's great. Top G. I'm a chess master genius. I'm a top G. You don't own a Bugatti. If you don't own a Bugatti, then you can't get on my body. Gotta drink the right water. I think I could, I think if I listened to more Andrew Tate, I could probably eventually become an Andrew Tate impersonator. It's kind of like Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. kind of sounds like this a little bit. Jarvis, at least when he's playing Iron Man. Jarvis, can you please tell me why I'm so sexy? Now, I love doing Chris Hansen impressions. Hello, I'm Chris Hansen, Dateline NBC. I think you're very sexy. Little did the chat know that I had the chat logs the entire time. The chat didn't realize that I was a 13-year-old girl. But no, overall, I think it's fun. I love doing impersonations, especially when I know they're shitty impersonations. There's some impersonations I suck ass with. And I will say my Robert Downey Jr. impression is so bad. It's absolute dog shit, dude. I just want to let you know, Jarvis, that I want you to wipe my ass for me, and can you please make sure the portable bidet? I don't know. I feel like I'm mixing a little bit of the Chris Hansen inflections with Robert Downey Jr. Style. Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, I feel like I'm mixing Chris Hansen and Robert Downey Jr. a little bit. Why don't you just have a seat over there, please? Please have a seat over there. Jarvis will bring the chat logs to me here in just a little bit. But what are you doing here? I'm Tony Stark, Iron Man, and we're doing a full length movie on how to catch predators. I don't know. I'm improvising, you guys. I don't have a script. It's not a tumor. I'm trying to do a good Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor. I can't do it. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. The best way to. I'm trying to remember some of the Arnold lines. Get to the chopper. Little tortilla boy. I am little tortilla boy. Okay. Oh man. But yeah, I'm selling a little bit of VT on my PP, dude. Dude, Vanguard Total World Index makes me feel so sexy. I love the VT, man. I think it's great. We talking about Mr. Fay? Miso turtle soup. Don't talk about Mr. Fay that way. Mr. Fay's a legend. It's good to see everybody on here, though. I really do enjoy talking to you guys. It's good to see Nate Dogg on the chat. My boy, Top G. They call me a Top G. Andrew Tate. I'm a freaking genius. I can't help it, man. I love Andrew Tate so much. I think he's I think he's fabulous. I think he's ridiculous, but I also think he's fabulous. I think two things can be true. People can be entertaining and ridiculous. They could be. I love the absurdities of certain people's personalities, and I don't even think bad about it. I think I like overconfident people. I prefer that they're at least competent. If they're gonna be confident, I hope they're competent. But if they're confident and incompetent, well, then that just means they're arrogant. Miso Turtle Soup says, remember when you did that sleep stream and you were bricked up? Did I get bricked up? Did I end up getting a boner when I was sleeping? Oh my God. I kept all my clothes on. I even wore shorts just in case I would get a bone cone while I was sleeping. You never know. You never know. You might get a boner. $115 Vapes says, I just joined in on this bone cone. Absolutely. I'm a Top G, and we have bone cones every night. Bone cones. I'm a Top G. I love the word. I love the term Top G, and every time I say Top G, I gotta say it like Andrew Tate, or else it loses its meaning. If you don't say Top G, Top G. Top G. I'm a Top G. I'm a freaking genius. Miso Turtle Soup is asking, have you ever been so bricked up in your sleep that it hurts? 115 Vape says, you just earned yourself another sub. Hell yeah, dude. Rub-a-dub-a-dub, I just got a sub. Rub-a-dub-a-dub, I just got a sub. I just got a sub. I just got a sub. Rub-a-dub-a-dub on my nips, on my tits. On my tits and my nips. And I know that I am so sexy. Oh, yeah. We're at 6,609 subscribers. I want to thank everybody who's taken the time to tap the subscribe button. More subscribers we get, the better. We're really reaching up to higher ground at this point. And I really do want to thank everybody who has taken the time to contribute so much to this show. So tap the subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner. We're almost to 10,000. We're getting there. And I appreciate everybody doing what they can to help this channel out. You guys are literally helping this show in more ways than one. So thank you, Ryan, for the sub. Thank you, everybody, for subscribing, man. I love it. So many people contributing to this show, man. Top G. You're a Top G. So how many guys in here are Top G? Thank you, Jayla, for subscribing. In fact, I'm going to do a poll. Are you top? So the poll question is tap subscribe. Are you top G? Are you top G? Are you a top G? We got 3 votes. Yes, everybody's saying that they're. How can everybody be a top G? 5 of you have voted, and all of you guys are saying that you're top Gs. There's got to be some bottoms. You all cannot be top Gs, dude. I don't think all of you guys could be top G. I don't believe that for a fucking second. All y'all is lying through your teeth. You know what? I thought I was only gonna stay up till like now, but I'm gonna do this show until 11. Then I'm gonna go straight to bed because I am pretty tired. I'll probably read about 30 minutes of my book on my iPad. They call me G-Spot G. Dude, we got 6 votes in the poll. Are you top G? All 6 of you voted yes, by the way. All 6 of you voted yes that you're a top G. Bottoms can still be top Gs. I'm a freaking genius. I don't know what it is about Andrew Tate, man. That guy's just too funny. He's my favorite OnlyFans pimp. Is Andrew Tate basically like an OnlyFans pimp at this point? I think he should be considered one at least. I think Andrew Tate needs to be considered an honorary OnlyFans pimp. Top G. James Brown is saying Aaron is a blue butt plug Democrat. Oh, man. Vacation Time 24/7 says they once named a bridge in honor of Garza, but they had to change the name because nobody crosses Garza. I like that. Miso turtle soup. I took a Blue Chew once for the fun of it, and my oh god. When Garza enters a room, he doesn't turn the lights on. He turns the dark off. Oh my god, I love it. That is too fucking funny, dude. Oh my god, I'm becoming the new Chuck Norris. It's like the Chuck Norris facts, except for this is great, dude. Vacation Time is saying when Garza was born, he held his mom while she cried. Oh my god. Andrea Walker says, hi, can you say 6'7"? Yes, 6'7", 6'7". Now give me a gift. Give me a super chat so you could support my grift. 6'7". Ooh woo. Ooh woo. Ooh woo. 6'7". Ooh woo. 6'7". Ooh woo. 6'7". Oh, Vacation Time, you're incredible. Thank you, bro. We have 10 votes in this poll. Are you top G? 90% of you say yes. 10% of you say no. 115 Vape says, WTF, love this shit, brother. Hey, 115 Vapes, I appreciate your appreciation of the show. It's about time somebody appreciates my genius. I'm a top G. I'm a genius. I'm a chess master. I'm the greatest kickboxer with sparkling water of all time. Tristan. Andrew Tate's the GOAT, dude. He's the GOAT. Thank you, 115 Vapes. I appreciate you being a simp scriber, bro. I call everybody a simp scriber. I can't help myself. I love saying the word simp, and I love assuming that everybody's a simp. Can everybody be a simp and a pimp at the same time? Also, make sure you guys tap the simp scribe button. Barlow, is this Gary Barlow, dude? Hell yeah. Oh, my God, this show is so hot. I love talking to the chat. The chat just gives me a boner, dude. I get a chubby when I read your guys' chats. It's like when Chris Hansen reads the Predator chats, he can't help himself. Crow Macaw. My God. Sparkling water. I'm a simp. I'm your number one simp. But yeah, no, make sure you guys tap the subscribe button, though. It really does help the channel grow in a lot of ways. It helps me feel like my dong is bigger than it is. My dong will never get that big. But it makes me feel like I have a giant dong. And even though the bathmate makes me feel like I've got a giant wingus, I don't really in actuality have a true giant wang. I wish I had a giant wang. Oh yeah, also another impression that I haven't done tonight is Nick Cage. I just want to let you know that I am a top G. I'm a top G because at the same time, people don't understand the greatness. I am a freaking genius. I'm Nick Cage. I'm a goddamn genius. Okay, I'm Nick Cage Tate, and I'm a goddamn genius, okay? I don't understand exactly what you're doing, but I'm really sick of your sparkling water. Alright? I'm sick of your Bugatti. And I'm a top G, man. I'm a top G, dude. I'm a poor man's aphrodisiac. Finger sniffing is proven to grow wieners. It's too late for me, man. What's up, dudes? Who is gay? Gay. I gotta check my Venmo, man. My boy Slack Daddy is supposed to Venmo me some money for winning the Fantasy League. Who is saying that I'm faking gay? Nikki says the G in top G stands for homosexual. Okay. I'm a top homosexual. All you guys are fake. Anybody who says that they're the real Garza besides myself is fake tits. You guys are fake tits. I'm real tits. You guys are fake tits, okay? I'm sick of everybody trying to pretend like they got real big tits when you got small fucking tits. And I've got real big natural knockers. I've got natural knockers, dude. I got natural fucking tits. Look at this shit. I just smacked my fucking man boobs on camera, dude. Miso Turtle Soup says don't. Please don't. Oh, man. I think I just made Miso Turtle Soup throw up. I'm always making Miso Turtle Soup is always throwing up on my behalf. I'm always making this dude throw up, dude. I'm always making this dude's life miserable. I can't help it. Miso Turtle Soup, I'm here to make your life shit. 115 Vape says, this is not AI. Give Chromaka the show, bro. He's saying you're fake in an AI. Well, I mean, Chromaka has a right to his opinion. I do seem pretty artificially generated. I do look like something that I do look like something that artificial intelligence would create. Absolutely. I think it's funny that there are some people who think that Bitcoin's a real asset. That's the thing that blows my mind the most, is people who say that Bitcoin's a real asset. I don't get that. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Bitcoin is faker than my tits. All right? Bitcoin does not make my tits hard. If anything, my dong feels small whenever I think about it, man. Hey, Garza, do something gay for me. I just did. I read your comment. Aaron is trying to flex with his job. Why is everybody talking about gay shit? Why doesn't anyone want to buy my fake internet money? Vacation time, you know Bitcoin is Clickcoin, you know Bitcoin is garbage, you know crypto is garbage. You know it, man. You know it, brother. You know it, my brony brother. My brony brother. My pink brony club. I'm gonna keep on fapping at the pink brony club. I'm gonna keep on crapping down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on fapping at the pink brony club. Pink brony club. I'm up and my balls are on the floor. Everybody's looking at me, calling me a whore. And I know that there's a messed up place where everybody's eating each other's scrotums in their face. I'm having horny dreams of creaming in Tennessee. Oh, Santa Monica, you've been so shitty to me. Won't make my mama proud. It's going to cause a scene. She sees her brony boy. I know she's gonna scream, God, what have you done? You're a pink brony bro, and you dance at the gay club. Oh my God, I'm just having fun on the stage in my hooves. I'm wearing a man thong down at the Pink Brony Club. I'm gonna keep on fapping at the Pink Brony Club. I'm gonna keep on prancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on fapping at the Pink Brony Club. Pink Brony Club. I'm the fucking man, dude. So I got nice fucking knockers, dude. I'm a top G. And I can fucking rap and I can sing because I'm a top G. Brony. I am LGBTQ. Okay, that's a lie. Oh, man. Do you guys want to be Brony brothers? Swing trading. Hold on, I'm gonna be uploading a short video real quick. Pink Brony Club, dude. Swing trading things like the SBIT. SBIT has been an incredible one because betting against Bitcoin, I will not say it's a certainty for a moneymaker, but it's like I'm hedging because I already own Bitcoin, right? And I have an advantage whenever Bitcoin goes up on a bull run because I could bet against it. Swing trading things like... That's a really good short. Give me a second, you guys. I got to upload this short real quick. And, you know me, I'm always a hoe for views, dude. I'm always hoeing out for views, dude. I'm gonna keep on fapping at the Pink Brony Club. I'm gonna keep on smacking my tits down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on fapping at the Pink Brony Club. Pink Brony Club. How am I wasting time and profits? I know that short-term gains, here's the thing. My entire portfolio is not swing traded. Only 20% of it is. I swing trade the VT and the SBIT. That's it. And yes, I know that I get taxed on profits. I'm fine with getting taxed on the profits. I really am. As long as the thing is I'm making money off of the volatility of the VT. And yes, if I get taxed, I don't really care. Profit is profit. I get taxed on the profit only, you moron. And whether I get taxed a lot or a little, profit is profit. By the way, Aaron Russell, did you hear what I said? 80% of my portfolio is long-term hold. I take the dividends and I don't reinvest them into the same things, but I take the dividends and I put them into assets and I make sure that the compounding effect happens. 80% of my portfolio is buy and hold. 20% of it is actively traded. The income that is generated from the actively traded process goes into my long-term investments. Do you get it? And I don't mind paying. I don't like paying taxes. I'm not a fan of it. I do think there is taxation without representation, and that pisses me off. It really does. It's frustrating, man. Yeah, taxes are inevitable. And honestly, you don't need, in my opinion, I don't need a good CPA. I just need to use TurboTax Premium and make sure that it's doing everything that needs to be done. Okay, so we got 37 votes, and the question is, are you top G? Top G. And 57% of you say yes. 43% of you say no. Top G. Incredible. I'm going to end the poll. Yeah, I also want to thank everybody for giving gifts, subscribing, and everything. I really think it's great. What do I think of furries? I don't really think about furries that much, if ever. What are you talking about, my brony bro? You're a pink brony bro, and you dance at the gay club. Oh my God, I'm just having fun on the stage in my hooves. I'm wearing a man thong down at the Pink Brony Club. Really? Venezuela is now the 51st? Really? That's crazy. It would be interesting if Venezuela became part of America. But I do want to thank you guys for tapping the subscribe button, though. We've gotten so many subscribers in the last few days, and it's all thanks to you guys for just being active and, really helping the channel grow. You guys have helped the channel grow in more ways than one. And every time I do a live video, I swear I'm just getting more and more subs. And this channel grows because of you guys. You guys sticking around, and we're trying to get to 7,000 subs as quickly as we can. Ideally, I would love to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of January. That would be the ultimate goal, but I'll take what I can get, man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How does my room smell like crap? Tell me that right now, bro. My room smells immaculate. It smells very sexy. And I think most people are jealous about how great my room actually smells. Everybody's just jealous. I get it. Everybody wishes they could have a rockin' tight bod like I do. You guys are just jealous of my tight bod, dude. I don't understand. Is it because I'm sexy? I'm a boomer. Oh no, this is not the secret show. We're thinking about doing. It would be fun to do a secret show live. I think that'd be fantastic, man. Oh, I don't even want to know what's happening in my chat right now. My chat's off the rails, dude. Oh, man. Queso, I haven't seen Queso in a while. Crow Macaw says he's 74. Crow, I thought you were a little younger. Are you really that old, Crow? Crow Macaw is a 74-year-old gooner? Are you a gooner, bro? He's a gooner brony, bro, dude. Oh my god. I want to thank everybody for taking the time to tap the subscribe button, though it really does help the channel grow. The more subscribers we get, the better. It does really help us expand. So tap subscribe. Don't miss the next stream, man. I'm going to drink some pomegranate juice before going to bed. But we're not going to bed yet. We're keeping the stream going. What do you guys think about Nick Shirley, though? Do you guys think Nick Shirley's a top G? Top G. I think he's a top G. But yeah, no, it's crazy how many subscribers this show's gotten, man. Just asking, and I want to thank you guys for tapping that subscribe button, man. It helps. We're on our way to a 10,000, man. You know, we're really kicking butt, man. We're really kicking butt. Okay, random player, what are you doing? So I'm assuming that there's a three-way that's going to happen between Miso Turtle Soup, random player, and Aaron Russell. What kind of gooning is happening in the chat right now? I'm still trying to figure that out. There's a lot of inappropriate stuff, I'm assuming. I mean, you guys have fun. You guys have fun with it, man. If you guys want to be sickos in the chat, be sickos, dude. I support it. Don't forget to tap the subscribe button, though. The more subscribers we get, the better. It does help the channel grow in more ways than one. Oh, yeah. There we go. Joshua Flash says, Garl. Joshua Flash, what the hell does Garl mean? What is Garl? Can you please explain that to me? I don't know what Garl means. I always see this Joshua Flash guy occasionally come in to the chat, and he just says Garl. Don't know what that means. He doesn't say anything else but Garl. I don't know anymore, you guys. I just can't take it. Miso turtle soup. Make sure you guys tap the subscribe button. We go live every day pretty much, so we're kicking butt, dude. We're really kicking butt. Yeah, Joshua Flash has never said anything else except for Garl. I still don't know what that means, bro. I'm trying to figure it out. Everybody's gooning, dude. Tanner's gooning. Callie's gooning. Hank Propane Hill is gooning on my chat. If you're in my chat, you're gooning. Okay? You're a gooner. Oh, yeah. Random Player is the man, but Random Player does goon quite a bit. Random Player is part of the goon control. I don't know. Insane Vicky wants mustard and mayo tonight. I'm not doing mustard tonight. You got to come back another time. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, obviously, if you want to get notifications for the things that we talk about on this show. But we got this, man. We got this. Thank you, Insane Vicky, though. I appreciate it, my brony brother. Okay, Random Player and Miso Turtle Soup. You guys are talking about each other's back doors in the chat. Can we get to the bottom of this, please? Oh, no. I shouldn't have said bottom. You guys are going to start focusing on each other's bunk holes. Oh, God. I'm not going to Venezuela. Insane Vicky says, do not goon in the neighbor's mailbox. I'll try not to. It's not easy. Garza, I'm not going to Venezuela. Let's see. Yes, random player says, yes, Miso. It must be serendipity that brought us here. Oh, God. You guys, no anal sex in the chat, please. Don't do that. No anal. We don't need any anal in the chat. We don't need this. We don't want this, is what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to get at. We don't want this. We don't need this. Because I need you and I want you crawling underneath my skin like the hunger, like the burning, to find the place I've never been. Now I'm broken and I'm fading. I'm half the man I thought I would be. You can have what's left of me. I've been dying inside, little by little, nowhere to go, but going out of my mind in endless circles, running from myself until you gave me a reason for standing still. Yeah, 'cause I need you and I want you crawling underneath my skin like the hunger, like the burning, to find the place I've never been. Man, I hope Venezuela becomes the 51st state and then 52nd state becomes Greenland. Okay. Random player, you're creeping me out, dude. I don't even know what's happening anymore, you guys. I don't know. I always lose control of the chat 24/7. What the fuck is Garza? Garza's my last name, dude. My brony brothers. I don't even know what to say, boys. In Goyles. I mean, random player, you might not be wrong on that. I don't know, man. The border crisis, yep. Hell yeah. Thank you, honestly, thank you to everybody who's keeps subscribing, man. Thank you guys for tapping the subscribe button. It really does help the channel grow in more ways than one. It helps my dong grow, or at least it makes me feel like my dong is bigger. You can have what's left of me. E.T. says, yo, Gars, what up? E.T., my brony brother. How you doing, man? You looking good? Looking sexy? My sexy men are in the house. Thank you so much. Shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Come on, girl. Shake that ass for me. Oh, shit. Random player, why are you talking about how big you are? Random player, why are you talking about your 6-inch dangus? Can you please explain to me why you're talking about your dangus? Random player, wait. Random player, are you a dude? I mean, obviously random player's a dude, but random player, why do you pretend... So, random player, why do you have an avatar of a lady? You know, we all know that you're a dude by the way you talk. But, like, it's pretty obvious. Why do you pretend... I don't know. Random player, why are you pretending to be otherwise? Miso turtle soup is getting hosed. Oh, random player is obviously a dude. Oh no. Hold on. I'm Jewish, so you know. Oh god, what's going on? Random player says not just any dude, an alpha giga skibbity toilet dude. Ooh woo. 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 6'7". Ooh woo. 6'7". Ooh woo. I am a gooner brony warrior. I am a woke brony warrior. I'm here to be woke. I can be your woke boy, baby. I can goon away the pain. Ooh woo. 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 Oh my. Oh my. 'Cause I need you and I want you crawling underneath my skin like the hunger, like the burning. To find the place I've never been. Now I'm broken. And I'm fading. I'm half the man I thought I would be. You can have what's left of me. So random players just saying that he's it's okay if you're a little dude, random player. If you're a little retarded, that's okay. We're not going to judge you. Believe it or not, we're not going to judge you. We're pretty, honestly, we're pretty accepting on this channel for the most part. So, do your thing, my brony. Do a flip. Will everybody flip and everybody trip? We come down, and I know our time is fading, and I know you're here to save me. I've been patiently waiting. It's alright, and I know my love is fading. And I know there's no escaping. Zeno-AAE, thank you so much for the 100 jewels. I appreciate it, my brony brother. What's up, Zeno? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, my brony. Thank you, bro. Appreciate the 100 jewels. Amazing. Tanner sent a makeup brush for 6 jewels. I appreciate it, brony. You're keeping me all caked up with my makeup. I got to wear my makeup. I've got to wear my makeup tonight. Baby, step closer. You know that I want you. I can tell by your eyes. Let me see if I can remember this song. Gotta say how I feel. Here we go. I think I know this one. They can come true. they can come true. Move a step closer, you know that I want you. I could tell by your eyes that you want me to. Just a question of time. Knew we'd be together, and that you'd be mine. I want you here forever. Do you hear what I'm saying? Gotta say how I feel. I can't believe you're here, but I know that you're real. I know what I want, and baby, it's you. I can't deny my feelings because they are true. Yeah, dreams can come true. Look at me, babe, I'm with you. You know you got to have hope. You know you got to be strong. Dreams can come true. Look at me, babe, I'm with you. You know you got to have hope. You know you got to be strong. I've seen you sometimes on your own and in crowds. I knew I had to have you. My hope didn't let me down. Now you're by my side, and I feel so good. Have nothing to hide. Don't feel that I ever could. Do you hear what I'm saying? You gotta say how I feel. I can't believe you're here, but I know that you're real. I know what I want, and baby, it's you. I can't deny my feelings because they are true. Yeah. It's what we do here. I want to thank everybody for the gifts. It's very sensual and very sexy. Keeps me good, dude. Keeps me feeling hot. I am a thought. Yep. Can't deny my feelings because they are true. Yeah. All right, you guys, I'm too tired. I hope you all have a good night. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys were amazing. Amazing. But just do your guys' thing. Thank you, Miso Turtle Soup. Thank you, Random Player. Thank you, James Brown. I appreciate you, bro. Just a big shout out to everybody. Thank you, Zeno, for the 100. Thank you, Tanner, for the makeup brush, my brony brother. Miso Turtle Soup is so badass, dude. Crow Macaw, thank you so much, my brony. Thank you, Ty Lord, for coming on in earlier. Thank you, Nate Dogg, for coming on in earlier. James Brown, you the man, dude. You're the man now, dog. Make sure that you guys, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you tap the subscribe button, though. It does help the channel grow. It helps my wiener feel bigger than it really could ever be. Obviously, I have a small dong, so subscribing helps me feel like I got a bigger dong. If I have 10,000 subscribers, I feel like I have a 10-inch dong, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And, yeah,